Yes, good morning, one and all. So, in the last class, we discussed about the Euclid axioms. Only four axioms we discussed. No, actually, what are axioms? Axioms are the assumptions which are related to general mathematics, not strictly for the geometry. We can apply for it is general mathematics. General mathematics in the sense daily life. Okay, it is applicable. So you observed no, in the last class axiom 1, axiom 2, axiom 3, axiom 4. So can we discuss that axiom 1, 2, 3, 4 just for 1 minute? So let us recall what we learned in the last class. Yes, we'll begin with the Abhiram. Abhiram, axiom 1 first. Abhiram, axiom 1.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Axiom 1. Fast, Abhiram. We have to complete axioms and postulates also. Yeah.
Things which are equal to the same thing are also equal to one another.
Are equal to one another. Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. Yes, Ambika. Ambika, second axiom.
If equals are added to equals, the whole are.
Yeah, if equals are added to equals, then wholes are equals. Yes, very good. Next, Anudeep. 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 I'm not getting Anudeep. Aryan.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, can you tell me the axiom 3?
If equals are subtracted from equals, remainders are equal.
Yeah, if equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equals. Yes, very good. Bhumika, fourth axiom. Fourth axiom.
Things which coincide with one another are equal to one another.
Yes, very good. Things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. So, this is about the fourth axiom. Now, today we are going to discuss the fifth axiom. Very simple axiom. So, look at the board. Axiom 5. The whole is greater than the part. The whole meaning purna, complete, right? Whole is greater than the part. Do you agree with this? For example, let us consider this one, circle. Okay, this is a whole. Example for whole. Circle is complete, circle no whole. So now we will make the part of this one. Okay, we will take the part of this one. Are you observing the part? Okay, so this is the part of the circle. Now, according to you, which is the greater? Yes, is this whole is greater or part is greater? So, obviously, everybody know whole is greater always because that part is the whole. Okay, na whole alle ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ part ಅನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದು ನೀವು whole ಜೊತೆ compare ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದ ಇದು greater ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ? No, it is not possible. So, the whole is greater than the part. This is a universal truth. So, this is not applicable for India only. It is true for all. Okay, so it is universal. That's why it is called as universal truth. So, this is the whole is greater than the part. Okay, is that clear, students? Whole is greater than the part. For example, ನೀವು ತಿಂಡಿ ತಿನ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂತಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಓಕೆ, ದೋಸೆ ದೋಸೆ ಒಂದ್ ಇಡೀ ದೋಸೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ ತಮ್ಮನ ತಂಗಿನ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ದೋಸೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಸಣ್ಣ ಕಾಲ್ ಭಾಗ ದೋಸೆಯನ್ನ ಹರಿದು ನಿಮ್ ತಮ್ಮನ ಪ್ಲೇಟಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ. ಯಾರ್ದ ದೋಸೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ? ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ದೋಸೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನೀವು ತಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅದು ಆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ದೋಸೆಯ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಹೋಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. Is that clear, students? Whole is greater than the part. So this is about the fifth axiom. Now we'll go to the axiom 6. Axiom 6th axiom. Yeah, why Chinmay Chaudhary is calling? Is there any problem? 1 second, students. Hello. Axiom 6. What is that axiom 6? Things which are double of the same things are equal to one another. So 1 second, students. Yeah, axiom 6. things which are double. Do you know the word meaning double? Yes, you all know the meaning of double. ಡಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಂದ್ ಐಟಮ್ ಅದೇ ಐಟಮ್ ಇಂದ ಮತ್ತೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರ್ಪಡೆ ಆದಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಟ್ವೈಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೇಮ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು, ಡಬಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. Okay, so then they are equal to one another. So sixth axiom is things which are double of the same things are equal to one another. So things which are double of the same thing are equal to one another. So for example, A which is equal to B, we have equal things. A which is equal to B. A is any one thing, B is any one thing. Okay, you take A is equal to B. So things which are double of the same thing, double in the sense 2 into A, which is equal to 2B. Okay, we are going to double this one, 2A, 2B. So things which are double of the same thing are equal to one another. Then 2A which is equal to 2B also equal. If A is equal to B, then twice of A, that is double of A, which is equal to double of B. Okay, so it is very clear. No, things which are double of the same thing are equal to one another. This is about the sixth axiom. Very simple. Double madodu, double. Okay, so you all know the meaning of that double. So when we can say that the double same ಥಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ, LHS ಮತ್ತೆ RHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆಗೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೇ ನೀವು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಡಬಲ್, ದಟ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ axiom 6. Things which are double of the same things are equal to one another. Now axiom 7, exactly opposite of axiom 6. So now here in the axiom 6 we use the double word. Now we will take the half. Double in the sense of half ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಒಂದ್ ಬನಾನಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬನಾನಾನ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ಸಣ್ಣ ಭಾಗ ತೆಗೆದು ನಾನು ಮೇದಿನಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ವೈ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಮೇದಿನಿ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೀ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಮೇದಿನಿ ಒಂದ್ ಸಣ್ಣ ಭಾಗ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೇದಿನಿ ನಾನು ನಿಂಗೆ ಹಾಫ್ ಬನಾನಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಳು ಒಪ್ಕೋತಾಳ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಫ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ವೆನ್ ದ ಬನಾನಾ ಇಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ 2 equal part, then only we can say that it's a half. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಹಾಫ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ವರ್ಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಫ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗೇ ಅದು ಏನು, ಇಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟು 2 equal. Aryan. Axiom 6 ಅಲ್ಲ, axiom 7. Axiom 6 is over. Axiom 7. Okay. Half word meaning you all know, no? When we can use the word half? When the line is divided by 2 equal parts, then we can say that half part. So things which are half of the same things, okay, then they are equal to each other. Now ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಫ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆ. 2 ಮಂಚ್ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ 2 ಮಂಚ್ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಎರಡನ್ನು ಹಾಫ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಹಾಫ್ ಪಾರ್ಟು ಕೂಡ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಲೇಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ನೋ ಮಾತಾಜಿ ನಾನು ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಕೈ ಎತ್ಬೋದು. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, 7th axiom is things. Things which are halves of the same things are equal to one another. One another or each other. See here, what is the meaning of this halves? Halves. It's a plural form.
Mataji.
Yes.
ಮಾತಾಜಿ ಚಿನ್ಮಯ್ ಚೌಧರಿ 2 ಸಲ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ದ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ದ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಉಂಟಂತೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದ.
ಹೌದಾ, ನನಗೂ 2 ಸಲ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ದ ಅವನ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಯಾ, ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೌ. Axiom 7, things which are halves. What is that halves? So do you know the meaning of that halves? Half. Half in the sense ardha. Halves in the sense it's a plural form of half. Okay. So things which are halves of the same things are equal to one another. For example, A is equal to B. So let us divide it by exactly half part. That is A by 2, B by 2. Then A by 2 also equal to B by 2. Okay. So things already equal. A which is equal to B. If we make it half, then the remaining half parts are also equal, no? So then A divided by 2 and B divided by 2. So this is about the 7th axiom. Now you got the clear picture of all the axioms, students. Only 7 axioms are there. So this is the end of the Euclid's axiom. Axiom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So wait a minute, students. Yes, students. So now all the 7 axioms discussion over. Once I want to recall all the axioms. Okay, fatafat. So axiom 1, things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. Second one, if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. Next to third axiom, if equals are subtracted from equals, then the remainders are equals. Okay, now fourth one, things which are coincide with one another, so they are equal to one another. Okay, next to fifth axiom, the whole is greater than the part. The whole is greater than the part. Next to sixth axiom, things which are double of the same thing are equal to one another. Things which are double of the same thing are equal to one another. And the last one, things which are halves of the same thing are equal to one another. Halves. So that is a plural form of half. Okay. So this is about the 7 axioms of Euclid. So these are the assumptions, that is universal truths. Okay, that's why axioms are called as universal truth. Okay, so any doubts? Anudeep?
No doubt, Mataji.
No doubts.
No doubt.
Okay, which is the 5th axiom? Can you tell me 5th axiom?
The whole is greater than the part.
Yes, very good. Chaya?
Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
7th axiom?
Things which are halves of the same things are equal to one another.
Yes, very good, Chaya. Danya?
Mataji,
6th axiom?
things which are double of the same things are equal to one another.
Yes, very good. Ambika? 1st axiom? Ambika? Ambika? Yes. Purnachandra Bhatt?
Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another.
Okay. Next. Pranav? 2nd axiom? Pranav? Second axiom.
If equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal.
Yes, very good. Rachit Preetam. 3rd axiom. Preetam, 3rd axiom.
If equals are subtracted from equals, the are equal.
Yes, very good. So very nice, students. Our 9th standard students are very genius students. Okay, so this is about the Euclid's axioms. Axioms are the assumptions, so which are related to general mathematics. We can apply all these 7 axioms for our daily life also. General mathematics in the sense, so we can apply it for any branch. Okay, so now we are going to discuss Euclid's postulates. Total 5 postulates we have to discuss. So in the last class we discussed actually postulates are the assumption strictly based on geometry part. Okay, so now we are going to discuss Euclid's 5 postulates. Okay, Euclid's postulates. Now postulate 1. Postulate 1. Euclid's postulate 1. So, which is the Euclid first postulate? So, a line may be drawn from any one point to any other point. Okay, a line may be drawn from any one point to any other point. So, what is that line? Straight line. For example, I'll consider the 2 points like this. Okay, one point to another point. A straight line may be drawn from one point to another point. So, are you observing, is this a straight line? Yes. So, ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ straight line ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೀಗೆ draw ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ straight line. So, now I'll consider the points in the form of this style. Okay. So, if I join these 2 points, again, this is also straight line only, no? So for some students, they are having the condition that this is the straight line and this is the straight line. This is not straight line, Mataji, because ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೊಟ್ಟಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. So not like that. Condition is not like that. Straight line andre ಏನು? Straight line ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ joining of the one point to another point. ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ you will get straight line only. ಅದು ಹೀಗ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಲಿ, ಹೀಗ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಲಿ, but it is a straight line. Okay, so this is called as horizontal line and this one is vertical line. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು different type of lines ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Straight line, this straight line only. Straight line ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಏನು? ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಹಿಂಗ್ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಹೀಗ್ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಅದು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ? ಜಾಯಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ಒನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಟು ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅದನ್ನ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಲೈನ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, when we join the 2 points you will get obviously straight lines. Okay, a straight line may be drawn from any one point to any other point. Okay, so this is about the postulate 1. A straight line may be drawn from any point to any one point to any other point. Okay, straight line ಅಂದ್ರೇನೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅದು one point ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ, ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಇರಲಿ. So connection of 2 points, then you will get straight line. Is that clear, student? So postulate 1, you can see your textbook also. You can open your textbook. Okay, a straight line may be drawn from any one point to any other point. So this is about the postulate 1. Okay, yes. Do you have any confusion regarding this? Why 22 students yaar bitodru?